What's up, Home Slice? So I thought about all the ways we could test vertical jump, power output, etc. for this experiment, but then I figured let's just jump to the most important test, the dunk test. Or in my case, the rim touch test. So I just got warmed up. What I'm gonna do is a few max jumps underneath without any run up. Then I'm gonna do a few with a run up. I'm gonna take the best of the both, and we're gonna use that as the beginning to compare to the afters after this 1 week of 100 box jumps a day. I'm gonna be dunking by the end of this, I can tell you. But you gotta focus. So just 100 box jumps a day for 1 week, and my jump height would increase significantly? How hard could that be? Well, it turns out it was actually a little harder than I thought. Starting off on day 1, I was lucky enough to find an OG Rogue flat games box at my local gym. I set it to 24 inches and just started jumping, doing sets of 10. And after my 5th set of 10, I was already sweating profusely. I was not used to that volume of constant ballistic jumps, but I continued to take ample rest times between each set of 10, and I made sure that each jump counted by trying to keep my legs more straight as I came to the top of the box jump, rather than just getting to the top of the box by bending my legs and not really jumping much at all. That was so much more difficult than I expected. I could have made it easy though, but I didn't. So that's very important. Every jump, I really tried to jump. Yeah, I feel kind of like incomplete because like obviously 100 box jumps didn't take all day. It only took about like 15. Still a workout though. Pacing myself because I'm focusing on the jump this week. I am focusing on the jump. Back of my legs, like right behind the kneecap right here, sore. But the most sore thing on me is actually the backside of my traps right here. I think it's from all the arm use in the jumps. Anyways, we have 100 box jumps to do still today, so I'm headed to the gym to get it done. And day 2, very sore in the midfoot, upper calves, but surprisingly the most sore in the upper back of the traps. I think it's from all of the arm use in the jumps that I just really wasn't used to doing such high volume and so ballistically. Anyways, back to the gym where I found another 24-inch box with a polymer coating for grip for the feet. Fighting through the soreness, I just did 10 sets of 10, trying to make each jump count. I want to point out that I decided to wear my barefoot shoes throughout this entire experiment, not to get the maximum jump height, but hopefully allowing my feet to be more challenged than regular shoes, thus allowing my feet to be strengthened from this experiment. I was gonna do more. I was gonna do more working out, kind of fried after that. So I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, maybe work out before I do my box jumps. Man, am I just getting old? No. Okay, it's just a new movement, that's all it is. So just box jumps today, guys.
You're about to eat wall.
Can I just eat them? I don't put my hands up because they're so tired. I pretty much only did 100 box jumps for the first 2 days, no other forms of exercise, and it was kind of getting to me, so I decided on day 3 I would prioritize some kind of upper body workout before I did my 100 box jumps. But I was super exhausted and super sore. So after doing a severely subpar upper body workout that only lasted about 15 minutes, I went to do my 100 box jumps. But in an effort to get some excitement back and hopefully maximize my vertical, I decided to switch up each set of 10 jumps I would do. I started my first set using no arms, just trying to explode through the legs, through the feet to the ground. I then did full jumps but with the box flip to 30 inches, the highest box jumps I've done yet. I then did my best at practicing depth jumps, which is where after jumping off of the box, you rebound off the ground, trying to spend the least amount of time on the ground working on that central nervous system explosiveness. I did a combination of these different types of jumps at different heights on the box, the best I could do, trying to make each jump count, but as I closed in on 100 reps, I became increasingly fatigued. When I was done, I was exhausted, but I stayed positive, I got good nutrition in, and I focused on recovery, but also positive visualization of the vertical jump. I constantly imagined a force going from my brain all the way down to the tips of my toes, launching me off the ground as I visualized myself going well above the basketball rim. I ran this simulation through my mind multiple times for the next 24 hours. And by the time I made it to the gym on day 4, I felt like this positive visualization really paid off. My soreness seemed plateaued, if not getting better, but most importantly, every jump felt confident and I started to feel as if I was beginning to
float. Now, as I work my way through day 4, something you might have been wondering is why even box jumps, bro? Aren't there better ways to build a vertical jump? Well, perhaps, and heck, even looking at the studies and articles, there's a mix of opinions and results based on box jump training. In fact, what I saw, most of it actually looks negative. But I wanted to choose something that was just simple, consistent, and could be repeated each and every day that might yield results if focused upon properly. So practicing the art of jumping by just jumping up onto a box, I feel like it can't get much simpler than that. And because I gave each jump my best effort, once again I was exhausted at the end of these 100 reps. On day 5, in order to keep my sanity to do something other than just jumping up on boxes, I took another attempt at working out again before training box jumps. Now, I still had a lingering fatigue from the entire week, but it wasn't as bad as day 3. But once again I kept this workout short because I wanted to focus mainly on the box jump.
The sun is coming out. It's a nice day, so I decided to take day 5 outside for the box jumps. Actually gonna be jumping on some picnic tables. Woo.
Blasting off the uneven grass up onto the picnic table was a little bit different than the consistent gym floor, but it felt like a good change, and the first 50 of my jumps felt really good. I did a combination of higher jumps up onto the main surface of the table and then depth jumps onto the sitting portion of the table. Man, what a hack. You don't even need to buy a box if you want to do this. Anyways, towards the second half of the 50 reps, I started to feel fatigued, but I powered through, making it 100 total reps.
First 50, I felt snappy. Like, man, I'm like, dude, bro, man, dude, we're getting this. You know, we're flying. Towards the second half, though, whew, then again, this is taller. What's the standard size of a picnic table? I don't know, but it's definitely taller than 20 inches. So, day 5, we out. Speaking of all of this ballistic movement, what about my joints? Well, that's why I'd like to give a shout out to this video's sponsor, Snap Supplements, and give them a shout out for hooking me up with their newest supplement, Joint Health. This blend contains curcumin, boswellia, ginger for those anti-inflammatory effects, but it also contains a plant-based glucosamine sulfate, which I find super cool, and one of my favorite ingredients, MSM. Everything working together to help support that joint health. I am very excited to be trying this out. It is going to be my go-to joint supplement from here on out. If you guys are interested in this supplement or any other Snap supplement, I'll leave my link in the description that will get you 20% off your entire order. With that being said, thank you, Snap. Thank you, guys. Back to the video. Did I increase that vertical? Let's find out.
Yo. On day 6, I was really starting to feel sore again, I think from the ambitious intensity of the previous couple of days. But after making my way to the gym and warming up, I only did my 100 box jumps. Towards the end of this session, I noticed that the quickness of my jumps was going down significantly. When I tried to do depth jumps, it felt like I was a sandbag coming to a dead stop on the ground. There was no pop off the ground anymore. But I did my best to visualize myself floating, and I got the 100 box jumps done. Oh, and afterwards I decided to work on the anterior core, i.e. the abs, because of all of the posterior chain work that was done from doing 100 box jumps every single day. Now, because day 6 was such a grind, I decided to use day 7 as a rest day before the test day. So did 100 box jumps a day help me increase my vertical? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out.
Real quick, I actually took 2 days off after the last box jump day. That is right, I took day 7 off, I took day 8 off. It's, I guess, a week and a day. So, did we improve the vertical jump? It's time to put it to the test. Let's run this thing. So without a run-up, my best take was I was able to touch the rim. So that's an improvement from before. And with a run-up, I almost a grip on that rim right there. Not a crazy 1 foot increase in vertical. No, I can't dunk. Should we do the road to dunk? That would be crazy. So I've had my vertical jump probably a little bit higher than that before. I don't know, I wasn't wearing these barefoot shoes, which decrease my height on the ground because they're basically just flat. I remember my best take being when I was doing the 1 month plan volume 1. Around like 2 weeks in, I was able to vertical jump, basically get a grip on a basketball hoop. It wasn't this one though, so this one might be a little bit different in height. I don't know, I'm just disclosing that. Other than that though, in just 1 week, relative to right now, improvements in my opinion. I feel a lot snappier on each vertical jump. I felt more float time, and I was able to ding the rim and almost kind of grab it with a run up. Man, maybe just try one more. I'm gonna try one more right now and try to grab it, all right? So yeah, 100 box jumps a day I think was a definite improvement on my vertical jump, as you can see before and after. I don't think it's the most optimal thing to do. Obviously, it was just a lot of box jumping, but with that being said, still just doing something as simple as that can yield results. I probably could have got more efficient results if I did a mix of different types of vertical jump training, maybe took some more time off because I kind of beat myself down towards the middle of this, was really sore, kept pushing. It still yielded results with 2 rest days. Let me know in the comments below. Regardless, we still made some improvements, so I'm very excited. Don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned, turn those notifications on, I have more videos coming out. Hope you all have a great day. Peace. I will see you all in the next video.